Assalamualaikum and good day to Madam and everyone. Our group will be presenting our mini project entitled EMS, Internal Audit of Waste Management Practices in FKTA Laboratories. This project was prepared for the course AMK30903, Basic Environmental Engineering and Management, under the supervision of Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Farah Naimah Muhammad Saad. The project was carried out by Group 10, consisting of Muhammad Hazim, Abdul Rahman, Farah Nadia, and Nur Hidayah. In this presentation, we will briefly explain the purpose of the internal audit, the laboratories involved, the main environmental aspect identified, and several recommendations to improve EMS implementation in FATA laboratories. First, for the background of this project, UNIMAP is preparing for a SIRIM audit to assess its environmental management system or AMS in line with ISO 14001 2015. Because of that, an internal audit is needed first to evaluate current practices and identify areas that still need improvement. In this project, the focus is on laboratory waste management because laboratory activities involve the use of water, chemicals, electricity, and materials that may affect the environment if they are not properly controlled. These activities can lead to issues such as wastewater generation, chemical spill, solid waste, and other form of environmental impact. So the purpose of this audit is not only to check current condition, but also to identify gaps, reduce potential environmental risks, and support continual improvement before the external SIRIM audit takes place. In simple terms, this internal audit helps UNIMAP move from basic daily practices to a more systematic and well-documented environmental management approach.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Hidayah binti Ishaq. My matric number is 231333491. For this audit, our team selected two laboratories in FKTA, namely the Water and Wastewater Laboratory and the Concrete and Structure Laboratory. The Water and Wastewater Laboratory conduct experiments related to physical, chemical and biological water quality analysis. The audit covered the main working area, chemical storage cabinet and scheduled waste storage area. Meanwhile, the concrete and structure laboratory is used for construction material processing, concrete production and structure testing. The audit covered concrete mixing zones, machinery operating area and material storage area. The primary use of both laboratory are student, research and laboratory personnel. This slide presents the resource input and waste output generated by both laboratory. For the water and wastewater laboratory, the consumption of water, electricity and chemical is relatively high. The laboratory generates chemical waste, scheduled waste, plastic waste and laboratory wastewater. For the concrete and structure laboratory, electricity consumption is also high, while chemical use is comparatively low. The main waste stream include concrete waste, alkaline wastewater, airborne dust, and machinery noise. A common issue identified in both laboratories is the continued cleaning of equipment, which contribute to wastewater generation. To determine the significance of environmental aspect, we apply a risk assessment methodology using the formula significance equals severity multiplied by frequency multiplied by control. Severity represents the level of environmental impact, frequency indicates how often the activity occurs, and control evaluates the effectiveness of existing control measure and standard operating procedure. Each criteria was scored on a scale from 1 to 5. The total score was then used to prioritize environmental issues based on their significance. In this assessment, any score above 40 was classified as a significant environmental aspect requiring immediate attention and strategic management action. Hi, my name is Farah Radabata Jafi and my message number is 231233467. We'll continue this presentation. For significant findings, top 5 priorities. Based on our environmental audit, we identify the top 5 environmental priorities in the FKTA laboratory. The highest properties are alkaline wastewater and concrete waste generation, both with a score of 48. These issues mainly come from washing concrete equipment and managing solid concrete waste. Next is scheduled waste generation with a score of 45 due to the handling of hazardous materials such as SW404 waste. Water consumption and wastewater also score 45 because laboratory activities required frequent washing, which increase water usage. Finally, hazardous chemical usage score 40, highlighting the risk of chemical spills if materials are not handled properly. The photo on the right shows evidence of scheduled waste storage and the designated area where concrete washing is prohibited. Next, our strategic response, the proposed EMS policy. To address these environmental issues, we propose an environmental management system or EMS based on ISO 14001-2015. The policy focuses on 4 main areas. First, pollution prevention by reducing the impact of chemical, wastewater, and dust through proper waste segregation. Second, strict compliance by ensuring all laboratory activities follow legal requirements and UNIMAP schedules waste regulation. Third, resource efficiency by encouraging the efficient use of water, electricity, and laboratory materials. Lastly, continual improvement through regular training, internal reviews, and monitoring to improve environmental performance over time. Next, the roadmap, objective, and action plan. This slide shows our action plan to achieve the EMS objective within 12 months. The first objective is to improve chemical and scheduled waste management by ensuring proper waste segregation, preventing major spills, and conducting regular training and monthly inspection. The second objective is to reduce water use and wastewater impact by lowering laboratory washing water consumption by 10% through water saving practice and monitoring utility usage. The third objective focuses on concrete waste management and laboratory awareness. The goal is to achieve proper waste collection and reuse, recycle concrete waste as aggregate where possible and conduct EMS awareness briefings and internal inspection. This action will help improve environmental performance while ensuring compliance with ISO 14001-2015.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Abrahman and I will continue the presentation about bridging and gap. Based on our audit, we identify 4 main gaps. First, there is missing of documentation, so we recommend keeping monthly utility and waste disposal record. Second, there is lack of emergency preparedness. Spill kit should be placed near chemical and scheduled waste storage area. Third, EMS communication should be improved by installing notice board and providing regular environmental awareness training. And finally is concrete waste should be recycled instead of being directly disposed. The session will improve environmental performance and support ISO 14001 compliance. In conclusion, the laboratory are satisfactory and still require improvement. The laboratory already have good basic waste management practice, such as waste bin, hazard label, and designated disposal area. However, better documentation, regular resources monitoring, and greater EMS awareness are still needed. With this improvement, the laboratories will be better prepared for the ISO 14001-2015, and Syrian audit. That is all from our presentation. Thank you very much for your attention and for listening to our presentation. We hope our audit finding and recommendation can help improve the environmental management system in FKTA laboratories. Thank you.